Good evening, everyone. Matthew Dukes here from the National Weather Service. Just wanted to provide you a quick update on what we're seeing with the incoming snow for the region. We're going to flip over to show you some graphics here in just a second. So, wanted to show you what's happening right now. We are seeing the storm start to develop across the western Dakotas and western Nebraska. Strong winds are already in the Rapid City area with gusts up to 67 miles an hour this last hour at the airport in Rapid City. Let's flip over to show a projection of what we're looking at overnight. Generally, the snow is going to begin to increase and spread eastward after midnight tonight, impacting areas near the river by midnight to 2 a.m., moving towards Huron, Mitchell as we approach the 4 to 5 a.m. time frame, and then arriving near the Interstate 29 corridor right around daybreak. So we're looking somewhere in the 6 to 8 a.m. time frame for the Sioux Falls and I-29 areas. Further east to southwest Minnesota and northwest Iowa, snow may be a little bit slower, but is expected to move eastward by mid-morning. What you are going to see here is this area of concentrated area of darker blue and green, indicative of some moderate snowfall that's now expected to develop. This snow will continue through the morning and early afternoon hours, slowly sliding to the east and exiting the area by I would say, the second half of the afternoon. So when is the snowfall expected to begin? Right now we're looking at West River areas, midnight to 2 a.m. Mitchell, Huron, Lake Andes, likely 2 to 4 a.m. And then we're moving a little bit closer as we get to I-29, just west of Sioux Falls. Snow will likely get there by 6 a.m., somewhere in that 6 a.m. time frame. And then you can see, as you move to the east, 8 a.m. For much of southwest Minnesota, northwest Iowa, snow will likely begin. The one thing we want to note is once snow does begin, temperatures will also crash very quickly. So roads will become icy, visibility may drop very quickly, and watch out for drifting snow. Why are we talking about drifting snow? Strong winds, very strong winds are headed our way for tomorrow. Current projections showing here have the front coming into the area by 3 to 4 a.m. in the Sioux Falls area, but you can see winds increase very quickly. This one model does show the potential for 50 plus mile an hour winds from the middle of the morning Wednesday all the way through Wednesday afternoon, with even potential of maybe some 60 mile an hour winds across the ridge areas of southwest Minnesota. As far as snowfall amounts, our amounts overall, as you've noticed with this storm, have trended upwards. We started a day or so ago with just amounts of a dusting to an inch, and these amounts continue to trend upwards here Tuesday evening. Right now we're expecting anywhere from 2 to 6 inches of snow across much of southeastern South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota, with lesser amounts the further east you go. Again, amounts have trended upwards, and it's certainly possible as we continue to see new data come in that these amounts could be higher. The one thing we want to stress that the snow may be wet as it begins to fall, but temperatures are going to drop. So the snow is going to turn into a very light and fluffy snow as you move through the middle of the day. And that temperature drop is going to be fairly significant. 50s, 40s, and 50s here this evening, quickly wiped away as the front comes through. By daybreak, we're likely into the 30s, right near that freezing mark. By the middle of the day, we're down into the teens, and as we move on, after the snow passes tomorrow night, we'll see temperatures drop down into the single digits above and below across much of the region. Current watches, warnings, and advisories. Large area of winter storm or winter weather advisories, blizzard warnings denoted in red. Just take note here that these products will likely be changing here as we move through the evening. Do not be caught off guard if we do see expansions of the blizzard warning across much of the southeastern portions of South Dakota, portions of Iowa, as well as potential for for warnings to be extended all the way down to the Missouri River. Last thing to remind you here, blowing snow is expected, so please be careful out on the roads here tomorrow. We're anticipating the potential for whiteout conditions, even in the lower snowfall amounts, just because of the strong winds. So there is potential for whiteout conditions. Watch out for drifting of snow over the roads, and be aware that travel may become difficult at times. And in some areas where higher snowfall amounts do exist, travel may be impossible. at least through a good portion of tomorrow, because these winds will be very strong all the way through tomorrow afternoon and continue to be strong through the evening hours. So once again, this is Matthew Dukes with the National Weather Service. We'll continue to provide updates as the storm continues to evolve into Wednesday morning. Thank you very much for watching.